The next tab is alarm setup. Most users are going to use this tab to set up motion detection. In the drop down here, you can choose, signal or alarm. For motion, you can choose motion in the drop down box, and then you can go here to the video feed and you can draw a box to represent the areas that you want the system to be sensitive to as far as motion. If you want the entire area to be sensitive to motion, just click clear and then you can click whole, and now the whole area, if there's motion, if motion occurs within the entire area, then it can trigger whatever you set up here. Also keep in mind you can choose the level of sensitivity here in this drop down box. 5 means it's going to be the most sensitive to motion, and 0 means it's going to be the least sensitive. And over here is where you choose how you choose what you'd like to happen if motion is detected. And you can have an on-screen warning, an audible warning, that would just be an alarm sound that goes off. You can trigger alarm record. That means that it's going to, if it detects motion, it just starts recording. You can also set a schedule, just like in the channel tab. This is independent of the settings that you made here in the channel tab. You can schedule motion recording. So you could tell it on Monday between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. if motion is detected, I want the system to record that video footage. And you can copy, these settings to the other days of the week if you like. And be sure to check this box here, handling current alarm, for these settings to take effect in the policy box here. And the last section is for users. You can add different users so that they can log in remotely. Super is the default that you set up initially. To add a new user, you just select, user 1, and then you can give that person a name. I'm going to call that home, and then you can type in a password. And this is where you can choose what privileges this selected user has. And once you've made any of those changes in any of these tabs, you want to click save. You'll get confirmation. It'll say save successfully. Click OK. You can click exit and go back to the main screen. And keep in mind, when the system records, it's recording to the local hard drive. It's going to record to a location. It's going to be on the C drive. It's going to be, I'll actually show you in real time. I'll pull the C. This is my local C drive. There's a folder here called record file. I'm going to open that up, and then it's going to show each day that the system recorded, and it's going to show the year, then the month, then the day. So this is 2010, 05 for May, 07 for the 7th of May. And I'll open that up and then go to camera 1, and then these are all the recordings for May 7th, 2010. So I'll go ahead and move that. That means that we can go to local playback, and it shows here all the files that have been recorded in 15-minute intervals for the entire day. You can choose a different day by going here to the drop down. And that's for May 6th. We only have two files. Okay, and I'm going to click this power button to close out of the playback screen. You can also choose remote playback. if you have set up the camera to record on another system, on the DVR system itself. This camera isn't set up to do that, so there aren't any files recorded on the DVR, so nothing's going to show up here. And that's pretty much it. That explains the feature set and the configurations that you have access to when accessing the IP camera from a remote location using Internet Explorer.